grandest of risings, kings and queens, gorillas. I know it's been a long time. My apologies. I really have been gorilla off grid for the last God knows how long. I've learnt so much about off-grid living, about spirituality, about myself, about the world we're living in, about our capabilities within this world that we're living in. And it's now time for us to take our power in our own hands and in our own hearts, and spread this message far and wide, because I see it catching on. I see so many people starting up communities, becoming self-sufficient, and taking sovereignty of their own lives, becoming the kings and queens that we are, and not allowing that system to tell us that we are any less than, because we're not. So without further ado, here is a very short episode, Guerrilla Off Grid, episode 4. We are inoculating wood with mushroom spores, with the wizard that is Djedi. Yes, I. Enough love, my brother. Check it out, guys, and make sure you purchase some of these 7 mushroom elixirs that I have for you, made by this incredible scientist of a wizard that is my friend Djedi. Peace and love. Check it out. Guerrilla Off Grid. What's going on, guys? So, we're off to see the wizard about some mushrooms. Check it out.
I've been advised ain't no killing time, cause in life I'm chosen. You fucked up, there ain't no going back. It's like the hymen's broken. It's psilocybin on microdosing, so I'm evolving. A kiss goodbye, all the blissful times are inside my soul, and all the negative was relative. I learned my lessons. I place no blame and I feel no shame, cause I heard the message. I know I wish you all the best, cause I know words are weapons. Still love each one of you, but I gotta move, my purpose beckons. I'm grateful for this life I lead. I'm meditating high and free. Duality, made tyrants bleed. I call them out, no hide and seek. Ain't got time to be wasting, waiting, hating the way they're alienating. Guess maybe my lesson is patience, face it, we got to find our dreams. I'm balancing me, channeling chi. I won't damage or flee lest you're trying to kill me. Feel all this passion in me, I can heal other people and smash them to peace. Catching the beat, we won't turn our backs and retreat. No, we will not crash and defeat. We are here in the fact we are free.
Mr. Djedi.
How's it going, yo?
Yeah, man. What's happening?
Well, today we're inoculating these fine bits of white oak with lion's mane mushroom.
Nice.
We've got a range of different mushrooms to inoculate the wood here. We've got maitake, shiitake, turkey tail, reishi, enoki, and yeah, the hope is within a year to 2 years we'll have flourishing mushrooms, plenty of them, you know.
Nice, man.
You know, 4 to 6 year flushes, so it should be good. So what we do is we start by drilling holes.
Okay.
Same size as the dowels along the surface area in the wood. What you want to do is you want to get it so you've got the lignets here, the sapwood, you know. And that bit around there is where the mushrooms like to live. You know, I forgot what the central bit there.
Hardwood.
Like it. Yeah, the hardwood. That's it. They don't want to be in that bit. They want to be in the lignets around here.
Okay.
And you need to have the logs harvested. So you harvest them. Then after 3 weeks, you can inoculate them. Otherwise, the immune system of the wood is still present. So you wait for just under a month before you can inoculate them. And then ideally, you don't really want to be doing it in older wood because it will already be inoculated naturally. So you kind of, there's a window of time to get the wood right. So after 3 weeks, you can inoculate. After like 2 months, you're kind of pushing it as to the
so you've got a period of time then.
Quite a small window, yeah, to actually get there, because obviously lots of other natural varieties. I mean, lion's mane is a natural variety in the UK, but it's extremely rare. You know, I'm not sure whether it's actually indigenous, but I know that it can flourish here. So obviously the idea is to inoculate and to introduce it to the space here, with the hope that, you know, it will take onto the willows here, and you know, and we'll have a natural variety eventually.
Nice. And what's lion's mane good for with regards to humans?
Well, lion's mane is one of the tip-top medicinal mushrooms as well as edibles. You know, it strengthens the body and rebuilds the what's called the myelin sheath on the brain. So it's really good for demyelinating conditions such as Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, you know, dementia, all of these sort of things, which, you know, in a heavy metal, toxic environment that we all live in and use, these conditions are really prevalent, you know. And lion's mane, what it does, it you know, if you imagine the sort of neuron network as the copper, and then the myelin sheath is the fat around it, which stops the wire from short circuiting. That myelin sheath breaks down due to, you know, oxidative stress and, like I said, heavy metals in the brain, toxicity, etc., etc. So, and high acid conditions in the body. So, what lion's mane then goes and does is, as well as loads of other things, is it basically rebuilds that sheath around the neuron networks, you know, stopping it from short circuiting essentially, you know, and that's what causes a lot of the problems for people with Parkinson's, dementia, Alzheimer's, and just general brain fog. You know, it's like, say you've got PTSD or something like that, you know, like that, the lion's mane's really good for that as well. I mean, there's a whole host of things that it's good for. It's an immune booster as well, but it's, you know, it's very popular, like, and then the resurgence of the mushroom knowledge is coming back now, and so we're just cracking on, making sure we've got a good healthy supply of it here.
Nice. Yeah. So after drilling the holes then, what do you have to do then?
Well, basically we drill the holes and then we get the plugs, which are these plug spawn. I mean, you don't have to get it as plug spawn, but these are really useful for inoculating logs. Okay. So these spawn, I don't know if you can see on the video, they're inoculated already with the spawn, the mycelium, which is the origin of the mushroom's growth. Plugs. Yeah. So what I'll do is if I drill this one, and I'll show you the plug-in. Yeah. So basically, once we've drilled the holes, and if you make them to the correct diameter of the dowels that you get, then what you got to do.
And where can people get them from?
You can get these from Gourmet Woodland Mushrooms is where I got them from. Really lovely guy there, Ian. And what's special about this company is they make them to order. So you get, you know, some companies, what they do is they make a batch up and sell it over the year, whereas this company, if you ring them, they make your batch up specifically to order. So it takes 2 or 3 weeks to arrive, which then gives you time to actually get your logs and everything ready. And they're fresh as, you know, because they've been produced specifically for you. So nice. That's really good, and they're super helpful guys over there. So check out Gourmet Woodland Mushrooms. So then we just pop them in like this. And then it's whack-a-mole time. And then yeah, you just hammer them in.
Oh, I feel like I'm back building an IKEA flat pack.
Yeah, it's very satisfying actually, I must say. This bit is the most satisfying bit, just whack-a-moling them in. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, and you just repeat the whole thing. Heat the wax up. Okay. You can use any wax. I mean, this is soy-based wax that I bought off the company just to make it easier. But you can use paraffin wax or beeswax or whatever you want, really. it's a bit of an experiment because I'm kind of the thinking that maybe the soy wax might get eaten by things. So we'll just see how it goes. And all this is to do is just to seal the plugs into the wood and seal up. You know, some people do and some people don't, but because it's my first time inoculating, I'm going to seal up the ends as well because it helps to keep the moisture in the wood. So it's pretty simple from there. You don't need much, but just you find out where they are, put a little bit on each one. I feel like I'm basting at a barbecue. And then we'll seal up the ends here. Doesn't have to be super neat or anything, it's just a bit of extra protection.
Here's one you made earlier.
Exactly. Blue Peter style. Whoops, copyright.
And where are you stacking them when they're done?
Well, I'm stacking them in log piles like this over here. I mean, there's several different techniques of how to stack. You know, you can stack them in conicals, so they're sort of upright and leaning on each other, or you're going to stack them like this as well, so they're in sort of square frames. We'll see, because you know we're just experimenting. We're seeing which ones work best, because obviously stacks can fall over. The conical ones, they're a bit more exposed to the floor, so they're a bit more exposed to inoculation from wild funguses. Whereas the stacking technique means that they're kept off the floor. There's less likely it's going to get mold and fungal infections from the forest floor, which will obviously affect the growth of the mushrooms you're inoculating with. So yeah, we're just giving it a go, and we'll do a couple of different techniques just to see what works best. So now it's kind of like this. Boom. See where the weight of the log wants to be, and then yeah, we'll just go up like that in a little tower.
Sweet.
And yeah, in a year or two, hopefully this will be brimming with lion's mane mushrooms, which are great for eating. You know, you make really nice lion's mane jerky, and also like tinctures. You know, you can cook them into alcohols or water or glycerin, and make a storable tincture. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't actually eaten lion's mane before. I've used it a lot in medicine, but I've seen some recipes online for, you know, making some like lion's mane burgers and lion's mane jerky and things, because it tears a lot like sort of chickeny flesh sort of thing. So
nice.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens, and obviously including them in your diet is going to be great. But you know, we're not the only people doing this. You know, and I'm hoping that in a few years' time, you know, lion's mane and shiitakes and all the rest of it are going to be, you know, mainline on the shelves of Britain everywhere, because they're you know, relatively easy to grow, and they once plugged in, they can spawn for 3 to 4 years. So if you're making stacks every year, you know, you have a continuous harvest, you know, for years and years, decades to come. And you know, it's really nutritious medicinal food, really good for the blood, immune system. And yeah, just generally good health all round, really. You know, I mean, because a lot of this knowledge, I guess, it was lost, you know, when generations of people were, you know, killed in the wars and things like this, and we lost a lot of it. And there's a resurgence now of mycology, you know, becoming mainstream, which is really cool, because especially in the current climate of, you know, all sorts of different viruses and things popping up everywhere, having that extra antiviral protection and immune boosting properties that come from these incredible mushrooms. You know, it gives us a lot more tools in our arsenal to support the body in its natural healing, basically.
Nice.
So yeah, thanks everyone.
Yeah, man. Alright, put me to work, bro.
I am free, you are free, we are free. I am free, you are free, we are free. I am free, you are free, we are free. Yeah, I am free, you are free, and we are free. Blow the past the kiss by. Take a chance, heads or tails, I got nothing to prove, so guess I'll see you on the flip side. Thought you were in my story, yeah, but what can I do? Maybe we'll kick it in the next life. But for now I made a promise and I gotta come through. But still I'm wishing you the best life. Vibing higher than misfire when I stand in my truth.
Yeah, most people don't want to spend time with you. They want you to spend your time with them. Can leave you feeling stagnant when surrounded by bone idle friends. I learned that in the past, but at last I learned to know it's when the vibe's not aligned. And if consistent, I gotta cut loose ends. I hear people talk the talk but not walk it. Surround myself with ones who move forward, cause over time I've learned you can't force it. Not on the same vibe, it gets awkward. Your soul's calling, learn to listen. An internal signs of your divine mission. Trying to master my inner guidance and learn to develop emotional wisdom. But yeah, I'm getting tired of always waiting on them. So I cut my ties, but I ain't hating on them. I've been wasting too much time on other people's problems, but now my chakras are aligned. I must review my options.
Alright, so today myself and Amor are joining Tom and Lexi, and we are foraging for
turkey tails and silver birch polypore.
Okay, let's go.
So, turkey tails can be found all over the UK, all over the world, and we just so happen to have some right here. So come on in and have a look. Now, they're called turkey tail because, let me grab this one. If you focus in on that, it looks like a turkey's tail.
So it does.
What does it taste like?
Can you eat it raw?
Yep. So you can, yep, you can eat this raw. It's a bit like an old chewing gum. So you can just eat it like that. There you go, Dex, you can try one. And it hasn't really got a flavour to it. It kind of tastes like a bit of a mushroom. Funny that. And you can see them here. You can see how they grow. There are a few lookalikes that you shouldn't eat, but there. Ain't great. But they are absolutely incredibly good for you. They're really good for your gut biome. They've got so many properties to them that modern science is still finding out how good they are. But you can make teas out of them. So you steep them in 80-degree water. Don't boil it. If you boil it, you'll kill a lot of the nutrients. You can soak them in alcohol, and there's all different ways to get the nutrients out of the turkey tail. But have a look down here. You can see how they grow. So they grow in these clusters like this. All grow together off of fallen wood, and it isn't just one type of wood. They can grow off multiple different types.
Okay. Oh look, Amor, you found some turkey tail.
Look at that, Amor. Don't actually eat them. So, turkey tails are amazing for improving your immune system. There have been recent tests saying that they can help fight cancer as well. And they're really good for the gut biome, which is one of the ways it's good for the immune system. So yeah, you make it into tea. You can eat it raw, but it is worth putting it in the tea. Make sure you get at least 2, maybe 3 different identifications done first. Pores underneath it, not gills like a mushroom. See, it looks like a turkey's tail on the top, and they've got little tiny pores underneath them there. But make sure you get it confirmed before you try eating it. But yeah, amazing for the immune system. Have a look yourself, look it up online, look at all the benefits. It is absolutely amazing and relatively easy to find as well.
Take a chance, heads or tails, I got nothing to prove, so guess I'll see you on the flip side. Thought you were in my story, yeah, but what can I do? Maybe we'll kick it in the next life. But for now I made a promise and I gotta come through, but still I'm wishing you the best life. I'm vibing higher than misfire when I stand in my truth.
What we got?
So, actually just came around because we found this old structure buried underneath here. But we've had a look over here and we've found a few more turkey tails. We're actually looking for silver birch polypore, but just down here. And you can see again, oh, there's a perfect example. There. And it looks like a turkey's tail. You can see how it grows. You can see the little pores underneath it. And we've got a really good collection here. When harvesting these turkey tails or any other mushrooms, make sure you don't take all of them. You always only want to take about 1/3. You want to leave the rest there because you can't take them all away, but you want them to keep on growing. Also, with the silver birch, while you're at it, if you did cut a little bit of the bark and peel it off, so you've got that little bit of bark there. It makes an amazing fire starter. So if you scratch it up a little bit, make it into little bits like that, so you get more surface area. If you were to send a spark from a ferrocerium rod into that, that should ignite, and then you can keep piling on little bits of skin off the bark, little bits of bark here, and it will keep burning as well. So another thing to do while you're hunting for turkey tails and polypore.
Sweet.
Been reminiscing on my past, yeah, won't lie. If friends and lovers ain't a match, yeah, low vibes. Grateful I met you on my path, though, no lies. I took a gamble, we don't suit, snap, no ties. All the glitters ain't gold mines, but we open eyes, we don't close minds. I elevate, I got no vice, and I know my role, and there's no dice. Divine order flows like water, those growing pains can feel like torture. But if you don't fuel the flame, it goes cold. I'm harmonizing my life force and life, no regrets, not even time. We invest in suffering before we learn that we can rise above stress. For every 5-minute rest, I put in 5 of my best, and the source already knows that I will rise to the test.
We're looking for the silver birch polypore. Funnily enough, you find them on silver birch, and here's a great size one. Look at this. Here it is. So this is a silver birch polypore. How fresh is that? Can I just break that off? Let's have a look. Yes, easily.
Oh, do you like the silver birch polypore Amor? No, she's hiding.
So Lex, come over here, come and have a look. So if we look underneath, silver birch polypore here, you can see those pores underneath it. And you can turn it over. So you've got this light brown top. The edge kind of looks like a Cornish pasty. And now we're going to see if it tastes like a Cornish pasty. Lex?
Nice. Oh, I'll have a bit first.
Yeah. So, when it's fresh, these aren't too bad to cut. If you want to have a look here, so when you get your knife, you can just cut the corner off like that, and then drop it. There you go. So we've just got a little skinny bit. You see the gills? Yeah, have a look at that. So we've got a little bit there. They've got the gills at the end there. Not gills, sorry. The pores at the end, not gills. Pores at the end. There we go.
Hold on, it's not focused, but yeah, well, I'll get one of it on its own.
Lexus, that's for you. Enjoy.
Cheers. I should have waited for you.
No, it's all yours, mate. Enjoy it.
Yeah, good that.
Keep chewing it. Keep chewing it. Keep chewing. Enjoy it.
Good.
So, enjoying the taste there?
Yeah, it's nice.
So, silver birch polypore has an incredibly bitter taste, as Lex is now discovering. Enjoy that, mate. Enjoy that. It's it has lots of medicinal uses. It's oh, you're not finishing it?
No, thanks. But it's good for you. That's the main thing.
Very good. Very good for your immune system. The only way to kind of get over the really bad taste of it is to have it in a tea, very similar to turkey tail. It's good for your immune system. It's also can be used as a plaster. It has antifungal, antiseptic properties to it as well. So if you cut yourself, you can apply it straight to it. I cut my thumb recently and got some birch polypore on there, and it stopped the bleeding. It helps coagulate the blood, and it will really help seal it up nice and quickly. Yeah, making a tonic out of it is the best way to take it. And again, same as turkey tail, really good for your immune system, really good for your gut biome. And here it is again, guys, have a look. With all these mushrooms we're collecting as well, I'm collecting them in one of these little net bags. You can get them from most supermarkets, designed for the fruit to go in. Oh, there you go, that was from Waitrose, that makes me look posh. It's the closest shop to where I work. Yeah. And this allows the mushrooms to dry, and it allows them to breathe. I normally, when I get back, these will go on the windscreen of my van as I drive with the heater on, and they'll dry pretty much within an hour. That's with the turkey tail. With the polypore, if you slice it nice and thinly, slice it all up, get as much surface area as you can, same drills, leave it in the bag, let it dry somewhere. You can hang it up or put it over a heater, and it will dry nice and slowly, and then you can keep it for longer because it's dry, and then make your teas out of it.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that a lot of you are going to start to partake in inoculating your own mushroom growing, because really the mycelium network is the way forward. It is the consciousness of our Mother Earth. It is how the trees and plants, hello Amor, say hello. Hello. It's how the plants and animals and consciousness of nature converses with itself. So in my opinion, it is how God communicates with its creation. And I think the more that we pour our consciousness and our love and our hearts into that mycelium network, the better. And if they are ingested by us, even better. Which brings me on to, since I recorded this episode on the Crops Not Shops land, which I lived on in Glastonbury with Djedi, and which is run by Che Godfrey and the Crops Not Shops family. Djedi has moved forward with creating things that can help people with their health using mushrooms. Okay, so this right here that I have is his new brand, which, if you can see, is called Mycelium. And in this elixir, there are 7 kinds of mushrooms. Okay, so we've got chaga, reishi, turkey tail, lion's mane, maitake, shiitake, and cordyceps. In this elixir, there is 100% organic glycerine. Right, so this is health in a bottle, and I'm going to explain to you the benefits of this. This has been double extracted, and it has a activating healing blend of mushrooms designed to be immune boosting, detoxifying, energizing, anti-carcinogenic, neuron repairing, and if you take a bit under your tongue every morning when you wake up, you will start to lose that fog, that brain fog, and that lack of clarity that we sometimes get. And it kind of switches you on and taps you in to the network that's around you. So if you have some of this and go spend some time in nature, wow. It's a gradual build-up, and it's something that we all should do to kind of connect back in with the spirit of the land and with God, if you like. Even scientifically, you can call it God, because it's an intelligent network of nature, right? So let me explain some of the health benefits of the different types of mushrooms that are in this elixir that Djedi's made. Okay, so we've got chaga. Chaga is anti-cancer, boosts immune system. It's a potent antiviral, anti-inflammatory, and it boosts physical endurance. That's just one of them. Maitake boosts heart health, boosts immune system, anti-cancer, diabetes management, treats polycystic ovaries. So any of you women out there that suffer with endometriosis or polycystic ovarian syndrome, like, this can help you. And I've seen the flip side of what Western medicine will tell you that you can do for things like that, and I've seen the destruction that it causes, and I've seen the pain that people go through, and they're pretty much told they're stuck with it unless they have their wombs or ovaries removed, which, that says it all, doesn't it? Like, you're going to try what you can. So try this. Reishi detoxifies the body, anti-cancer, anti-aging, boosts respiration, so it's good for the lungs. Boosts cognitive activity, like I said, brain fog, get rid of that. Anti-inflammatory. Inflammation is like the main symptom of every bad dis-ease that you may obtain. Turkey tail, one of my favourites. I eat them raw off the log. They don't taste great, apparently. I like the taste, but anti-cancer again, boosts immunity, boosts cognitive function, boosts exercise performance, boosts gut health, anti-inflammatory, lowers blood sugar in people with type 2 diabetes. Come on. Lion's mane protects against dementia. That's creating new neurological pathways in the brain that bypasses the dying pathways in the brain that makes people be demented or lose their ability to focus and to be present in their bodies in the correct way. Relieves symptoms of depression, quickens nerve cell recovery, protects against stomach ulcers, anti-inflammatory again, boosts immune system, lion's mane, rah. Cordyceps, boosts exercise performance, boosts immunity, anti-inflammatory, boosts heart health, lowers blood sugar in people with type 2 diabetes. Come on, this is one bottle. This is all in one bottle. Shiitake, skincare, helps with weight loss, boosts circulation, anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer potential, boosts digestion, boosts overall energy, reduces stress, helps grow and repair, lowers cholesterol, potent antifungal and antibacterial, balances the blood pressure. Now that is all in this little bottle that you can get from me directly on Facebook at Djedi Guerrilla -2 TWO, because my Facebook's been shut down at least 4 times now. So I've got another one with a stupid name. So get at me in my inbox. All you gotta do is transfer the money and send me your address, and I'll send you one of these. So get at me. I hope you enjoyed Guerrilla Off Grid episode 4. Much more to come. 2024. Last year was a learning curve, guys, and I wish that I had someone with me with the camera on the whole time, but life has really been kind of full on. I've had no time to actually bring it all in to showcase, but now I've kind of grounded in the things that I've learned about myself and my surroundings, about foraging, about mushrooms, nature, off-grid living, self-sufficiency. Now's the time. So here we go. Get ready.
Rise to the test. Float past the kiss by. Take a chance, heads or tails. I got nothing to prove, so guess I'll see you on the flip side. Thought you were in my story, yeah, but what can I do? Maybe we'll kick it in the next life. But for now I made a promise and I gotta come through. But still I'm wishing you the best life. I'm vibing higher than misfire when I stand in my truth.